Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. And today's reading is going to be from December 30th to January the 5th. And we're going to be using the Crystal Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you'd like to see this entire deck, you can check it out on my playlist here on my YouTube channel. And let's get started with the reading. And I hope all of you out there have been having a beautiful holiday season. The year is over, and I'm looking so forward to 2020, and I'm sure all of you are too. It's going to be the year of stability for all of us. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all angels, light beings, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And you can use this as a pick a card 1, 2, or 3, or you could use it as a weekly reading with all cards included. And for the beginning of the week, we'll take a card from the top. We have Amber. And for the middle of the week, I'm going to take a card from the center. And we have Turquoise. And the bottom of the deck will be the last card, or card number 3, and we have Kyanite. And I should have brought some of my crystals here so I could pick them up and match them with the card as we're doing the reading for some extra energy. I will think about that the next time. First of all, if you picked card number 1, we have Amber. Okay, and Amber says, give it to God. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. And boy, does this card resonate with me. It so resonates. Let go and let God. Surrender to God. There are times when, we've done all we can do about something, and, we've done our best. Nothing seems to change. And the only choice we have is to let go and let God. It's such a beautiful, beautiful card with this angel and the amber. I'm not sure if the camera is picking up the beauty of this card. And we have probably all found ourselves at one point or another during this whole year of 2019 surrendering things to God. I mean, I know I have. I've prayed every night for healing from what I've been going through. And I'm sorry for tearing up like this, but this card has special meaning to me. And I think this was drawn for a reason for all of us, that we don't have to carry the burden of all of the hurts and pains that we're going through in life. When you turn it over to God, when you surrender your problem to God, it's like a weight has been lifted off your chest. And you know that you've done all that you can do. There's nothing more to do but to release it, to allow the universe to, clear up whatever situation it is you're going through. And to me, I also feel that you can call upon your angels at a time like this. And by releasing things to God and calling upon your angels for guidance, it takes a load off of us trying to figure things out. Most things are in divine timing and divine order. So if we try to rush something that isn't meant for us, it's not going to be any good. So if any of you out there are struggling with something, message for the beginning of the week is to give it to God, okay? And allow yourself to go into 2020, without this burden, that you've released it and you're okay with whatever happens, because whatever happens is going to be for your highest good. And then the second card, if you picked 2, turquoise, and it is a beautiful turquoise green, and it's a spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. And yeah, the things that were not working out for me, the people that I had to let go of this year, were a lot of negative and toxic people that were holding me back. I didn't realize it. I felt that, maybe I was being too difficult. Maybe I was expecting too much. And as soon as you surrender it, okay, you're free to progress on your spiritual path. Not everyone is meant to stay in our lives. People are in our lives sometimes for a short time, sometimes for a lifetime, but they all bring us the lessons that we need to learn on our spiritual path. And I think just the act of surrendering And having faith to turn it over to God is a very spiritual thing to do. Um, this card here, you know, what I get from Spirit is especially the green. The green to me is a color of abundance. Okay. And, you know, the word spiritual path, we're all on the spiritual path together, but we're all at different phases, different levels. Some are just beginning their spiritual path. Some are, you know, well on their spiritual path. And this here, you know, saying your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Yeah, deciding who is meant to be in your life and who is not. You know, I've released a lot of beliefs this year. I've released the belief that, you know, a family could only consist of blood relatives. To me, that isn't so. Your family is the people that are there for you, the friends and people you meet along your path that form your actual spiritual family, your soul family. And to me, you know, messages are becoming clearer to all of us. When you look for the signs and you ask for a sign, those messages will be delivered, whether it's an animal crossing your path, maybe it's a dream you have, maybe you're finding feathers or pennies on the ground. Whatever it is, it's a sign. And it's prompting you to do what's right in your life and to notice the signs and to let them guide you. And then the third card, or the end of the week, is Kyanite. Okay, and it says make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Yes, I cannot stress self-care enough. And when I say self-care and self-love, I don't mean it in a narcissistic way that, oh, you love yourself. You have to love yourself. Because if you don't have love in your heart, you can't give it to anyone else. You can't possibly love other people if you don't even love yourself. Everything starts with you. Everything starts from within. This is for the people out there that are just run ragged, the people that can't say no, the people that are still people pleasing. You got to put yourself first. And again, it's not selfish. Like that saying goes, you can't serve from an empty urn? I don't know, an empty vessel, an empty vessel. Please excuse me, it's been a rough year. And what this is saying is some of you out there are not taking care of yourselves. You're putting yourself last. You're running yourself ragged. You're not making time for yourself. This is the perfect time for the weekend, you know, to do something nice for yourself. Maybe have a spa day. Maybe take a sea salt bath. Just go quietly walking in nature, you know, getting time to yourself away from everyone and everything. It's all about self-care because you can't serve others from an empty vessel. If you wear yourself out, you're not going to be good for anyone. So a very interesting week. So we're going to surrender it to God. Whatever it is, just surrender it. Okay? And believe that, you know, you're on the spiritual path and you're just going to know what's meant for you and what's not. Look for the signs. Make the decisions of what is right for you and what is not. And the further along the path you go, the easier these things are going to be for you to pick up on it, what needs to stay and what needs to go, or what can stay and what needs to go. And above all, you know, make some time for yourself. You know, you're worth it. You're worth it. The time you devote to others and the love that you give to others is the love and the time that you should also be giving to yourself. Wow, what a powerful week. If you've enjoyed this reading, and this is going to take us right into the new year, and it's a perfect way to start the new year. Please like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe because I will be back with more.